Welcome to tamsyfae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsyfae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsyfae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsyfae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list you will be added when you join. If there is no space you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either. Your position number will change, normally decreasing as Tamsy does her readings. However, your position may increase if there is a donation or someone requests a theme reading, as theme readings get advanced to the front of the free list. If you would like to leave the free list, please type !leave. If you miss your reading on the stream, type !timestamp or !timestamps to find out when your reading took place in the stream. You may skip the free list with a super chat or PayPal donation of a minimum of $3 plus Canadian. To keep things fair, Tamsy may limit how many times someone can use a super chat in a stream, but you are always welcome to book a private reading with Tamsy. You can book a private reading by email or through Tamsy's website. You can find the links on her About page or in the chat. While you are waiting for your reading, make yourself comfy and ask me, Nightbot, questions. Here is how to ask me questions. !magical, see how magical you are. !8 ball, for the magic 8 ball answer. !oracle for an oracle message. !fortune, to get a fortune. !horoscope, for today's horoscope. !card to draw a tarot card and get info about its meaning. !list to see who is on the free list and who is in the lounge. !position to get your current position. I will occasionally provide information about other services available in the chat. Tamsyfae is an intuitive mystic energy reader. Enjoy her fairy moon readings and more. Tamsy uses tarot cards to pick up your energy or the energies around your situation and connect with the spirits, fae, and the universe.
Everyone, welcome. How's it going? Thank you all for being here, and it's my 3-year anniversary, so that's exciting. Thank you all for being here so much. I appreciate you all. Hi Delta. Hello everyone. Hi Tanya. Hi Tina. Hi Nina. Hello everyone. Welcome. Hi Sunise. Hi Blast One. Hi Ellen. Hi Jasmine. Hi Tammy. Welcome. Hi Aldana. Hi Dwayne. Hello everyone. Welcome. Hi Koala. Hi MMC. Moonchild. Hello. Hi Jasmine. Eliza. How's everyone doing? Hi Jennifer. Hi, hello. Welcome everyone. Because it's 3-year anniversary, Moonbeam is going to be gifting 3 memberships, so stay tuned for that. If anyone tried to join before the 25-minute mark, then you're going to want to try to join again. If you're on the free list, I do your reading if you're here or not. If you get put in the lounge, you get put on a wait list. And Nightbot chooses people at random to be put on a free list. Nightbot's not a real person, just a computer program that keeps track of the list for me. So you can join yourself. You can add yourself to the list by exclamation mark join, no spaces in between, followed by your question. It has to be a question after the exclamation mark join. Nightbot also does. You can do some entertainment with Nightbot. Is the exclamation mark magical and exclamation mark oracle and those one. Nightbot tells you what it does. Yeah, if anyone's new here, like I said, welcome. And it's exclamation mark join, no spaces in between, followed by your question. There's no theme tonight, so just asking whatever question you want, like always. I have a legal disclaimer in the description if you want to check that out. I've been posting the cards that I use, if anyone's interested in them, in the description of the live as well. Yeah, and if you win a membership, I do memberships every Monday. Same time as now, 6:30 my time to 8:30. Yeah, so on members Mondays you can ask as many questions as you want. It's not a limited like it is on here to 1. Yeah. I try to make members first videos, but I'm not really good at keeping up with the videos, but I'm trying my best on that one. With the move and everything, hopefully in November there's a lot more videos and shorts coming. But it's 5:30 p.m. in Alabama. Nice. Here it is 6:30 p.m. I'm in Ontario, Canada. I'll switch the screens so we can get started. Thank you, Jasmine. Yeah, 3 years already. Time goes by fast. The first year I did this, I didn't do it as often as I've been doing the last 2 years. The first year I took a lot of breaks in between. I wasn't sure what I was doing back then on YouTube. Nice weather, but cooler at night? Yeah, I bet, eh? Glad you're having nice weather. We're having nice weather here, too. It's awesome. Nina! I'm always challenged by saying names. I'm so bad at saying names. Nuha, Capricorn, what's my spiritual gifts? And my spiritual animal for Nina. Nuha, Capricorn. What are Nuha? I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Nina, spiritual gifts. Certain spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae. They want to come and give Nina a message of what their spiritual gifts are and what's their spirit animal. Cows came out, so I do feel like it could be some cows. I'll use the Witch Familiar, though, to see. Who is Nina's spirit animal? Who is Nina's spiritual animal? You have the swan. That is cool. The swan knows the gift of lasting love. Joining with their partner, they exchange promises and bands of fidelity. So you have the swan as a spirit animal, maybe some cows too. Cows are very smart and loving as well. People have realized that they're smarter than people used to think they are. There's a lot of wisdom there and a lot of relationship commitments coming through with the Swan energy. For the Two of Swords, I feel like you may be a little bit indecisive of what your spiritual gifts are, or what your spirituality is. Not quite sure which path is best for you. I can feel the energy for you. You have the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands has a lot of hot, fiery energy, especially regarding around passion and action and that sort of thing. And the Queen of Wands, she's also very seductive. So she can very much seduce someone into doing what she please with her mind. Very logical in that aspect. Being a Capricorn yourself, the Capricorns are very earthy, so they do a lot of earth magic, like working with herbs and gardening and that sort of thing, kitchen witch kind of stuff, and using what Mother Earth has to offer you in your craft. For the Eight of Pentacles in the light, I do feel like there's this energy. Eight of Pentacles is earth sign as well, right? So grounding materialistic things and how to use them to your advantage. I do feel that. I feel like, the Eight of Pentacles is also about learning and growth and developing your skills. So I feel like you're kind of still working on that and learning that. It takes a lot of time to learn the craft. I feel no matter how old you are, you're still learning something about it. The Page of Wands is in the light, so it could be a matter of you having spiritual gifts, of helping others discover theirs, or just being able to use spells. Words you say are spells. So, so being able to do that as well seems to be one of your gifts with the Page of Wands here. But that is what I got. Twin Soul, hello. Is it just better to move on from Rama? For Twin Soul, is it better to move on from Rama? For any spirits, ancestors, angels, or fae, the one come and give Rama. Twin Soul, a message, if it's better to move on from Rama. Ooh. The abuse cycle seems repeating. Yeah. Yeah, the Five of Swords, I feel like, the conflict between the two of you is not going to end anytime soon. The energy seems to be really strong on that. The Nine of Wands is in the dark too. So I feel like that sense of feeling defensiveless and just, not really being able to compromise or get yourselves in a better position than what you are. I feel like, the spirit guides, the universe is trying to tell you to stay strong and move on, right? I feel like there is some new opportunities for you. It's just you need to make that decision to take this new opportunity and starting something new, like a new journey away from Rama. What is the path forward for Twin Soul if they moved away from Rama? The Page of Wands, new communication. Could be a new person coming to your energy. Could be just a new journey as well. A new sense of clarity and ideas and feeling more energetic again. But it does come with you ending things with Rama and using the strength that the universe thinks you have. That's what I thought. Tina, will Biggie from Bayou's Network be like on the fans on Bodies USA? What is Biggie from Bayou's Network going to be like on the fans of Bodies USA? What is it going to be like? Is there any spirits, guys, and ancestors, angels, and fae? Oops, you know what Biggie's up to? That one came out. What's going on with Biggie's from Bayou's Network going to be like on fans of Bayou's USA? Ooh. That one turned itself around. A lot of negativity here. So I feel like there's some energies that's not quite settled yet on which direction is she's going to be taking or what action she's going to be taking. The Lovers is in the dark, so I feel like she's going to be at a crossroads with making some big decisions, rather like who she wants to work with, who she's not going to work with, what she's going to compromise with, and that sort of thing. But I feel like overall her mind and heart is in the right place because she has the Temperance, so mind, heart, and soul is all aligned. I feel like she's going to take like the middle road, whatever one that feels best for her, not too much pressure, and not too easy either. The Four of Swords is in the dark too, so I feel like there's energy of her not having enough time or not being able to take as much rest or free time as she would like. So that may make things a little bit hectic for her. The Judgment is in the dark too, so I'm not quite sure what the Buys USA is, if it's a show or not, but it may not go as well as she's hoping, or she may not get the best feedback as she would like. Yeah, the Hierophant is in the light. I feel like overall she will stick to what she traditionally does. The Six of Wands. I feel like the fans won't be as enthusiastic about whatever's going on there. So that's what I got. Geneva, what does Q really feel for me? Oh, connection. Okay, what does Q really feel about their connection for Geneva? What does Q really feel about their connection? What does Q really feel about their connection with Geneva? What does Q really feel about their connection with Geneva right now? Justice. He doesn't always express himself. Yeah, what zodiac sign is Q? For the Justice in the light. Justice, is about that balance, taking accountability, doing what is fair, what they feel like is right. So I feel like that is what they're trying to do, even though they're not very emotionally expressive. Sagittarius, yeah, they could hold things in too. For the Six of Wands in the dark, I feel like they're not really wanting not really wanting a lot of attention drawn to themselves, or maybe not able to give as much attention as they would like. And Sagittarius can get very bored very easy, so I'm not quite sure if that's what's going on or what. The Seven of Cups is in the light as well. So I do feel like there's this energy of them having options or decisions that they're trying to figure out for themselves of what their next steps are. But I feel like there's some conflicts. I don't know if it's conflict between the two of you or if it's conflict that Q is having within themselves. Let's see what's going on with Q's energy towards Geneva. What are their true feelings towards Geneva right now? The Seven of Wands is in the dark. Yeah, I feel like your Sagittarius may be getting bored. Sagittarius are very adventurous, spontaneous. They can pack up their bags and go on a vacation like tonight without any plans. Chariots, like, they may feel like it's not going anywhere, it's just kind of like at a pause. So they're maybe unsure of where your mindset is, where your heart is. And this, I'm not sure if you're overly expressive or what's going on with that. That's what I have. Seems like the two of you need a conversation about what's truly going on in your connection and where you want to go moving forward. As it is, I feel like they're a little bit, maybe stepping out of the relationship a little bit. But that is really what. You're welcome, Geneva. MMC. General reading for MMC. What does MMC need to know right now? What does MMC need to know right now? What does MMC need to know right now? The Seven of Wands is in the dark. I feel this energy of feeling overwhelmed like exhausted, not quite sure which direction you're headed into. I do feel like there is changes that want to happen. I'm not sure if you're unaware of these changes or you're resisting these changes out of fear of not knowing what to do or what's going to happen if these changes unfold. You have the Queen of Swords in the dark too, so I feel this energy of you biting your tongue and not saying what needs to be said. I'm not quite sure what's going on with that either. You have the Five of Cups here, so emotional disturbance. I don't know if there's been some emotional challenges for you or a sense of loss or disappointments. What's going on with MMC? I feel like there's a focus on what was or what could have been instead of moving forward. Yeah, I feel like there's maybe some past sorrow or some past grief that has crept up on you that could be interfering with your current energy. Past person, I don't know. Three of Swords in the dark, I just feel like whatever it is, you are releasing it. You're learning from that setback or whatever that was. I feel like there is the universe trying to push you forward to keep going because I feel like you have been healing, you're still healing. It may take some more time, but the universe thinks you're ready for that next step of whatever's next for you. The universe. I feel like the universe is trying to get you to see things from a different light because you do have the hangman here. So I do feel like there's this energy of, trying to make that decision instead of stalling and going with the flow with these changes. But that is what I got. Let's just see if we get another. Can we get another message for MMC with how this healing is going to progress? The Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you got this, right? I feel like it's just a matter of being so consistent in your energy, doing what you gotta do. I feel like things are going to be improving for you. You're going to see things more positively moving forward. Hi, Stacy. Welcome. Thank you, Stacy. To join the list, it's exclamation mark join with no spaces in between, followed by your question, and Nightbot will add you to the list. Nightbot's not a real person. It's just a program that allows you to add yourself to the list. I think it's the lounge that's open. When you're on the lounge, Nightbot chooses people at random to be put on the free list. For Tammy, thank you so much for your donation. One of the shady owners was noticed around at 1:30 a.m. sneaking around the cars in the garage of one of the apartment buildings that he does not live in. What was he up to? Huh. That's creepy. Let's see. One of the shady owners was noticed around 1:30 a.m. sneaking around the cars in the garage of one of the apartment buildings that he does not live in. What's going on with the S? What's going on with owner S? What does Tammy need to know about S's energy? What was he doing? The Four of Swords was in the dark. I feel this energy that S couldn't sleep, was very restless in their energy. Three of Pentacles. I feel like they went out. I don't know what the sneaking around was, but I do feel like they went out to maybe find someone to talk to, or maybe they thought someone was out there. I don't know. The King of Swords, the energy seems like they were innocent. I'm not quite sure what was going on with that. The Two of Pentacles, I feel like they were trying to see what was out there, so I don't know what was going on with that. Was there anything shady going on at 1:30 a.m. with us sneaking around in a place where he wasn't supposed to be? The Hermit. Why was he sneaking around? Nine of Pentacles in the dark too. I mean, Nine of Pentacles in the dark is shady business, so... Oh man, I am not sure. I feel like the reason he was up walking around was because he couldn't sleep, he couldn't rest, he couldn't get comfortable. His energy was very restless. I feel like when he did go out walking around, it wasn't for anything shady. But I feel like, you know, when he got out, maybe he got curious and started wandering farther than he should have been, um, seeing what was going on. But that is what I got. Venus, you won a membership. Thank you so much for being here, Venus, and being a moderator. I appreciate you. That's what I got, Tammy. Hello, timeline. I don't really do timing, but I'll see what the cards say about Tammy meeting her life partner. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to give hello a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors? How do you win? Just by being here, Tammy. Moving is gonna give out 3. He gave out 1 already, so I'll give out 2 more. Moving has no choice on how to give it. When you gift a membership, the YouTube program itself just chooses someone at random. So they could be on the live, they could not be on the live. It's just the way YouTube does it. You can't just give a membership and like say who you want to give it to. So it's all random. Yeah, we just thought we'd give away 3 because 3 years I'm on YouTube, so to celebrate with all you guys. Trying to find your energy. Hello about your life partner. Who is Tammy's life partner? Who is Tammy's life partner? No, not this time. That is, yeah, not this time. Let's see. There we go. Oh, that's too much. Trying to find hello's energy. Who is Tammy's? Not Tammy. Now I have Tammy's energy. Who is hello's life partner? Who is hello's life partner? Are there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fake? You tell us about hello's life partner. Are there any spirit guides, ancestors that want to tell us about hello's life partner? Is there any indication when hello will meet their life partner? Oh yeah, there is some some delays with you meeting your life partner. I kind of feel this energy that you're gonna have to go through some challenges, some life lessons before you meet your true life partner. You know, your true life partner is like a soulmate energy, so it's gonna take some time before you connect with your soulmate. Not quite sure if it's you're not ready or if they're not ready or both of you are not ready to meet each other first, because I feel like the 2 of you have to do things before you can connect in this lifetime. You have the 9 of Wands in the dark. So I do feel this energy that you're going to be tested and defensive and it's going to be hard. You may feel like you're at the verge of giving up with these things that seems to be coming through for you. The King of Swords is in the dark as well. So I do feel like there's this energy of just trying to be honest with yourself, be honest with the path you want to be on, and that sort of thing. Like focusing on your energy, your self growth, accepting yourself for truly who you are. And the 7 of Cups as well is being sure and confident about the choices you make moving forward, not doubting them or second guessing them, kind of thing. Because the 7 of Cups in the dark is kind of like restoring your focus, being realistic with your goals, and figuring out how to ground yourself so you're not scattered in different directions. The Ace of Pentacles is in the dark too. So I feel like once you accomplish all that, your Ace of Pentacles will turn a light. Then you will find something that is more stable and grounding and gives you that sense of security and that sort of thing as well. But what is this love energy going to be like? What is this love energy going to be like for hello? So this one says, love's greatest gifts is the ability to truly understand one another. Boundaries. Love may challenge your boundaries, so protect them. This may be part of what you need to learn along the way as well. Something is hidden from you. Someone is being truthful. or someone isn't being truthful. So maybe it's a matter of figuring that out as well. Let's see, who is this person? Who is Hello's life partner? Who is this person? Oh man. So yeah, they may be in a relationship right now, but maybe when they are end that relationship, can't really see that. It's the death card. I was trying to move here. Well, I feel like they're in a relationship, so once they end that, they'll be more coming towards you. They have the Page of Wands, so I feel like when you meet them, they'll have a hot, fire, hot, fire, romantic connection towards you. The Knight of Pentacles and the Light, so I feel like they're gonna be someone who may not rush into anything, even though they may have an attraction towards you right away. They may be someone who is very, down to earth, steady on their feet, loyal, sensual. They may own a business of some sorts as well, or just being able to be financially secure in their energy. But that's what I got. You're welcome. Gold card this week, love or career. Let's see what's going on for gold card. What's coming up this week for gold card? Is it love or career? Is there any spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give gold heart a message? So what is happening this week? Oh man, I feel like this week may be a little bit challenging. So I do feel like there's something's gonna spark them. You're gonna look more attractive. People are more drawn towards you. You're gonna probably get more attention than you're wanting. But things just happen. You just got that magnetic energy this week because you do have the Ten of Cups in the dark. So the home life may be a little bit hectic, or things happen. May fall behind in the fall in the home situation, with everything that goes on at this time of the year. But you do have the Six of Wands. That's what I'm saying. You're going to be that magnet. Everyone's going to want your attention or give you more attention than you're wanting or needing. The Three of Swords is in the dark. So I feel like any challenges that you've been having, they're going to start to see some clarity on that. And if there's been any setbacks or if there's been any disappointments or anything like that, I feel like you're going to recover from that and see things clearly to make your best choices forward. You have the stars, so it's kind of like having faith in the universe of what's next. So I feel like this can go either in love or career, but you getting that recognition, getting that attention that you're wanting. I don't know if you're wanting it or not, but it's coming anyways. Just have faith in the universe. Look for some there may be some things just luck is turning up all of a sudden, or some guidance or support may come through. Your strength card is in the light, so you can have that positivity around you as well. Yeah, judgment. Judgment is all about following your own calling, right? And knowing that your angels and guides are with you and surrounding you. So there may be some sort of rebirth energy coming through as well. You may feel a boost of energy or just some sort of shift in your energy. But overall, I feel like we're going to get through the week all right. There's going to be some ups and downs, but Kritika, love reading, please, and thank you. Let's for Kritika. What Kritika needs to know in love, romance, passion. What's coming for Kritika in love? Oh man, the love department isn't looking that great. You have the Five of Wands and a Light, so I don't know if there's going to be some conflict, some arguments, people having opinions one way or another. The Two of Swords, looks like some difficult decisions are going to come through as well. Love life. You have the Seven of Swords. I feel like whatever's going on here, the truth is going to be revealed to you one way or another. Because I just feel like there's a sense of just something being exposed or someone like confessing to something or not. But I feel like this may mend things though, because I feel the sense of the two of you like rebuilding or getting past this and being open and honest with each other. It may help the communication between the two of you connect in a better light. Let's see, what else does Katika need to know about this love energy with this reconnecting, rebuilding energy? The lovers is still in the dark. It's not the lovers, it's the Knight of Cups. But I feel like that love may still be a little bit clouded going on there. But I feel like someone's going to step up. Yeah, the Seven of Swords in the dark too. So they probably owe you an apology, but I feel like they're going to try their best to try to fix things with you if there's anything that's been a little bit hectic or tension. So I feel like you know who this person is, who's going to come into your energy, try to fix whatever happened there. That is what I got. Denise! Feelings of Patrick about Denise. How does Patrick feel about Denise right now? Thank you, Denise. Are there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Denise a message? What are the feelings of Patrick towards Denise right now? What is feelings of Patrick? What are Patrick's feelings towards Denise right now? What are Patrick's feelings towards Denise right now? Oh man, I feel like Patrick is not really focused a lot on his feelings, just more on his thoughts. The Nine of Swords is in the dark, so I feel like they are feeling better about the connection. I feel like their mind is more clear than it was. I feel like now they feel like they're following their heart. I'm not quite sure if they're really trusting their feelings or their mind just thinks that they're on the right path and they're going in the right direction towards you. Because there is a Nine of Swords, so I feel like they're trying to come towards you, trying to take action towards you or connect with you. I feel like you are their focus right now. You may not know where it's going, but I feel like there's something there. It's not very strong though. Your strength card is in the dark. What does Denise need to know about Patrick's feelings? I don't know if this is a new connection and that's why there's a little bit of hesitation. I feel like they can be loyal towards you. The Hierophant is here. Maybe they feel like the both of you have good family values, good beliefs. The Knight of Wands is in the dark though, so I feel like they don't want to go too fast, you know? They may not know what their romantic feelings are towards you right now. Yeah. I feel like they want to connect with you though. They want to know who you are and that sort of thing. This is an ex? Okay. Yeah, I feel like there's a little bit of a tension between the two of you. I wasn't sure if it was new or what was going on there. Yeah. I feel like they may tell you something. Like you may get something off their chest. I don't know if there's something they've been hiding from you that you don't know yet. But I feel like they may tell you something. What? Thank you, Human. Apple Thomas, hello. If I should go to Tampa based on cost and risk and overall outcome. Okay, so let's see. So for Astral Comments, so what exactly is the question Astrochemist. You just want a general reading on the Tampa Bay situation? It seems like current. Yeah, but what exactly do you want me to ask the card? So it's not really a question there. Okay, so just a general reading. For astrochemists, your spirit figures, ancestors, angels, or fae, I want to come and give astrochemists about their current situation regarding the Tampa base. What is the best decision or best guidance for astrochemists regarding the Tampa Bay situation? The sun. For astrochemists, right? Spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae can give astrochemists guidance on what is the best foot forward regarding Tampa Bay situation. Well, it looks good. I don't know what you think about this. There is a sun, so it may be a positive opportunity waiting for you there. I feel like there's this energy of success, of happiness, having some fun. The Two of Wands is in the dark, so yeah, I feel like deciding what's best for you is the difficult part. I feel that hesitation and feeling stuck, comparing options. Comparing options and knowing pros and cons list is always the best thing to clear your mind to see which one's which. The Lovers is kind of like at a crossroads with your relationships, if it's a matter of leaving the relationships that you have now and trying to make new ones there, whatever your situation is. I don't know, just the Lovers is at a crossroads with making a decision. The Lovers in the light too, it could be a new romantic partner there, love and romance in the air over there, because you do have the Ten of Cups too, right? So the Ten of Cups also suggests that sense of harmony and joy, that your wants are aligned and clear with the universe. You know, things could really be sunshines and rainbows. I don't know. It will be sunny, yeah. I don't know if it's Tampa, Florida, or what it is. I used to go to Tampa in the winters, and I enjoyed it, but I was just there as a traveler, so I don't know what it's really like. That's what I want. Yeah, it could be a fun experience. I don't know. Listen to your gut about it though. Hi, Bernard. I don't want to reading tonight. You're just watching? Okay. Bernard, you have to figure out how to get into your old YouTube channel. Because, Bernard, you're still paying for a membership on your other YouTube account. You have to figure out what your other YouTube account is so you can join us for Members Monday tomorrow. I don't know if you know someone who can help you get into your old account, but yeah, I just thought I'd let you know. I noticed that today. For Candy, thank you so much for your donation. Why is hello acting distant? Could I be concerned? Let's see for Candy. What is going on with Leo? What's going on with the Leo? What is going on with the Leo towards Candy? Why is the Leo acting distant? Should Candy be concerned? Right, spirit guides, ancestors are here to stay. I want to come and give Candy some guidance. Oh man, I feel like the Leo may be going through something. The Three of Swords is in the dark. I don't know if they're just being like stubborn about something because they don't want to negotiate or compromise or what's going on with that. Maybe they feel it's best to distance themselves. I don't know. The Nine of Swords is in the dark. Yeah, they're both in the dark, right? Yeah. I just feel like they're trying to avoid something. Like they're keeping their distance because they're unsure of how to deal or move forward with whatever happened between the two of you. So I don't know if it's a disagreement or they're just not seeing things your way, or not wanting to cause any sort of conflicts or disagreements between the two of you. The Page of Wands too, I feel like they're avoiding talking to you or communicating with you what is really going on there. The Knight of Pentacles and the Light too, so I just feel like they're being patient. Maybe they feel like if they wait it out that you're just going to give in to them. I mean, they are Leo, right? Leos do have that tendency to have that expectation. The curse they're born with, right? Leos are very, they can be very creative, very passionate, very warm-hearted and generous in their energies. But they can also be arrogant, self-centered, and stubborn, and, all about themselves. So, sometimes, it can get all mixed up. But what is this Leo's current love energy? What is going on with this Leo love energy? Toxic. I feel like Leos are misunderstood. Leos can appear looking like narcissists, but that's not their intention. It's just the way the stars made them. Proposal. So I feel like they are feeling committed and loyal towards you. Leos are generally very loyal. They're very loyal to the right person, though. So if they're not feeling you're the right person, then they can be flaky. That's just the way they are. And Leos like to choose their partners based on what their partners look like with them from others' point of view. So they don't really pick partners on how they perceive you. They pick partners on how they think other people see them together. Like, when you see couples on the internet, you're like, oh, they look good together, or no, they don't look good together. They kind of judge their relationships that way. I know that's not a good way. Not all Leos are like that, but it's a typical characteristic for a Leo. So I'm not quite sure if some of that is going on, if somebody says something and now they're a little bit hesitant of something like that. I don't know. But that is what I got. It seems like there's a conversation that needs to be had here about how you're truly feeling towards them, and are you wanting to letting them know that you want to hear them out, what their side of things are, and be open to what they need to say. What? Lola. Will this person R leave me alone? Let's see for Lola. Will this person R leave Lola alone? Will this person R leave Lola alone? No. Will this person R leave Lola alone? Okay. There's spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Lola a message. Spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come give Lola a message regarding the person R. Will person R leave Lola alone? Ooh. I feel like you're the one that's going to have to stand your ground, right? The Seven of Wands is you protecting yourself. You standing up to R and telling them directly to leave you alone. Do what you gotta do in that energy. Making sure that you're very clear and honest with setting boundaries regarding yourself and R. The Lovers in the Dark. So I feel like you may be at a crossroads with some relationship decisions or some big decisions on how you're going to distance yourself from R's energy. Maybe about avoiding some other people if the two of you have the same connections and that sort of thing. And I feel like that will help you rebuild your strength for yourself so that you can also protect yourself with setting those boundaries so that R does leave you alone. So it kind of goes both ways of not being where R could possibly be and vice versa. Let's see, what else can we give to Lola for this message? I don't know if R has true romantic feelings for you or not, but that seems to be coming through really strong. But yeah, you have to speak up for yourself, say what's going on, distance yourself from that energy. The Four of Swords too, taking that break. needing that space of not just them leaving you alone, but you not walking into where they could possibly be and not being close in that energy. But that is what I got. Tanya, what are CC's current thoughts for Tanya? What are CC's current thoughts for Tanya? Love! Love is in the air. Two of Cups energy. What are CC's current thoughts for Tanya? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fate that want to give Tanya a message? What are CC's thoughts for Tanya? Oh man, you do have the Two of Cups. So I do feel that love, romance, that connection, that chemistry, right? But it does come with with the lovers in the dark. Oh, I just feel like there's this energy of, like love is more than just passion, romance, this connection, this communication, and all that sort of other stuff, the hard stuff, right? So I feel like that is challenging between the two of you. The Two of Swords in the dark. So I feel like they're avoiding making any decisions. Also feel like maybe CC feels like you're maybe a little bit hard to read, of them not really sure of what is going on between the two of you, or if you're not satisfied in that sort of thing. I feel like they're unsure on that, but they're feeling a lot of love, a lot of passion, a lot of romance. The world, I feel like whatever's going on between the two of you is not completed yet. The world is still turning. Yeah, I just feel the sense of some delays or something going on there. But that's what I got. Let's see, what is CC's current love energy? What is CC's currently love energy? Destiny. Falling fast. So there's that. That's fun. Love happens quickly, but don't lose yourself in the process. Making sure you're still spending time with yourself and doing the things you enjoy. The reunion with your twin flame is a destined event. Not quite sure if that's you and CC or if it's you and someone else trying to come through as well. That's what I got. Jasmine, why does my new relationship with my boyfriend make me feel so sad then happy? Will I ever have a good work week this at my job? Let's see. For Jasmine, what's going on in Jasmine's energy? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Jasmine a message? What is going on in Jasmine's work week regarding love, relationships, job, and career? What's going on for Jasmine? Oh man. I feel like there's a lot of negativity around your energy. I'm not quite sure what is going on with that. You have the Chariot in the dark. So your energy is not really moving forward in a positive light. I feel like it's kind of like at a pause or delayed or... Yeah, let's see. For the Chariot in the dark, I just feel like there's this energy of struggling to go over some obstacles or struggling to go over something. The Page of Cups is in the dark too, so I feel like it's a matter of you having some open communication. I feel like there's some mixed feelings going on, so I don't know if that's why you're feeling happy and sad. That would explain the mixed feelings that's happening here. And the Seven of Swords, trying to I don't know if you're trying to think too far ahead and not living in the present moment right now and what's going on there. There is the Two of Cups in the dark too. I feel like there's an imbalance in your energy overall. You're about 2 weeks at your job. Yeah, I feel like there's an imbalance in your job. So I feel like you need to figure out what makes you happy, like in your job, what makes you happy in your relationship, because it seems like there's some negativity going around in your heart. You're not feeling content, or you're not feeling something that you need to work out so that your work works out and your boyfriend situation works out. Um, Man, what advice can we give to Jasmine with boosting their own energy? Because your energy seems really low right now in general. What can Jasmine know about her own energy to improve her energy moving forward? The Three of Cups, maybe going out, connecting with your friends, taking time away from your job and the boyfriend situation. What advice can you give to Jasmine regarding lifting her spirits and feeling more positive? Yeah, you have the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is like having some new ideas, taking action, doing what you gotta do to lift your heart, take control over your life and your situation. If there's something at your work that's not making you feel fulfilled and energized about going there every day, you have to figure out how to spark your own fire, to motivate yourself, to put yourself out there and see that light, to bring that smile so that you have less sad days and feeling more focused, more open with communication and your actions, and coming up with some new ideas that are inspiring and creative and energetic, that sort of thing. But it does start with you having some fun times, feeding that inner child energy. That is what I got. If you're not showing yourself self-love, you can't show love at your work or another relationship. You're welcome, Jasmine. Moonchild, hello. What does Brian feel about me cutting them off? What does Jasmine... No, not Jasmine, sorry. Moonchild, what does Brian feel about Moonchild cutting them off? Was there any spirit guides, ancestors, and fae? Want to come with Moonchild a message about Brian? How does Brian feel about Moonchild cutting them off? The Eight of Swords, they feel a sense of freedom, like they release their strengths. Their restraints, I meant to say. The Tower's in the dark too, so I feel like they have a sense of relief. Like the chaos is done, so they're feeling very happy about it. There's the Ten of Cups. They're very content. They're very satisfied in how things are. There's a lot of happiness, fulfillment, that sort of thing. The King of Swords, I feel like they can think clearly. They are feeling really great about it. There's no negativity there at all. So I do feel like they have a big ego. I mean, I feel like this person was not the person for you to begin with. So I feel like, there's no point you dwelling on this person's energy, because I feel like there's someone out there that's way better for you. What does Moonchild need to know about moving on? What does Moonchild need to know about moving on? Yeah, you also have to release them from you. They release you from them. You also have to release them from you as well. You have to, make the right decisions moving forward, have that sense of clarity, being honest with yourself, looking for a new person, a new energy, a new thing that will help you go through this. They felt a relief of the chaos. Like the tower is in the dark, so they don't feel that chaos towards you anymore. Yeah, they feel a sense of relief, a sense of freedom. The Eight of Swords is in the dark too, so they don't feel attached to you anymore. And I asked them why they're so happy, why they have a sort of ego. It seems like you also have to do the same thing. You also have to release them from your energy and look more positive, have a sense of clarity, and that sort of thing, instead of thinking about what's going on with them. He seems not honest with you. Yeah, it seems like a very toxic energy. I feel like this is not a healthy relationship, but that's just what I'm feeling with the cards here. Yeah. It is what I got though. It seems like they've released you from their energy. So I don't know if they're just feeling guilty and playing mind games with you to string you along. But yeah, the card suggested that you cut them off. You cut them off. It was a good thing that you did. For Eliza, hello. Plans and next actions of P towards Eliza. What are the next actions of P towards Eliza? Very good, Faye. I want to come and give Eliza a message. What are P's next plans and actions towards Eliza right now? The King of Swords is in the dark. I feel like there's this energy of whatever P is going on. I feel like P is not being completely honest. Um, I don't know if he's playing mind games with you or if he's just judgmental in general. Not quite sure what's going on with that. He does see you as the Queen of Pentacles, though. He sees you as someone who's very grounded and nurturing and loving and caring. But I feel like they're not really going to put any more work into it. They're not really planning any actions towards you or anything. You're not making any plans, it seems. And the Nine of Swords, I feel like they're not really spending a lot of time thinking about it either with the Nine of Swords there. I feel like they're trying to solve some sort of issue though, so I'm not quite sure what that is about. What's going on with Eliza and P? What is this tension going on between Eliza and P? Oh, I feel like there's something that P's not talking to you about. I feel like that's what's stalling them taking action towards you and making plans with you, is that there's something that's not quite settled there. Yeah, you have the Nine of Swords in the dark again, and the Temperance is a little off. Your mind, heart, and soul, or the energy between the two of you seems to be a little bit distant for some reason. But that's what I got. I feel like he cares a lot about you, has a lot of respect for you, but he's not really putting a lot of time and energy into taking action towards you right now. Love. Yeah, we're reading for love. What does love need to know right now? What does love need to know right now in general? What's going on with love's energy? Oh man, you do have the Ace of Wands in the light. In the dark. I want to say in the light. Because I feel like it should be in the light. Because I feel like there's a new connection coming through. A new attraction or something coming through. But it is in the dark. So I feel like, I don't know if it's like there's been some failed starts or what's going on with that, or some delays, low energy. I don't know. But the Nine of Swords is in the dark too, so I feel like there's this energy of you having a sense of relief and feeling content in your energy. So not quite sure what's going on with that either. The King of Swords. I don't know if you feel like someone's not being completely honest with you, or if they're playing mind games with you, or what's going on with that energy. But you're the Queen of Pentacles here, right? I feel the energy. I feel like you're feeling ambitious and resourceful and responsible in your energy. What's going on with love? What is this energy coming through for love? The Four of Cups. Yeah, I feel like it's time to get out of your head and more into your heart a little bit, maybe. Four of Cups, I just feel the sense of, finding that time for some inner peace, inner energy that needs to be a little boost. Yeah, because I feel like it's kind of like, don't overthink it. Just allow the energies to flow naturally. The Six of Pentacles. Just control what you have control over. Do what you gotta do. I feel like if there's any resources or things that you can reach out to that will help you as well. Utilize them. But I feel like there is some resistance. I feel the changes want to happen, but there's a little bit of resistance to these changes. What is the opportunity of these changes coming through? What is the opportunity of these changes coming through? Yeah, the Hermit. I feel like the answers you're seeking are within yourself. Delta, you got a membership. Delta membership. Member readings are every Monday. So tomorrow you can come and ask as many questions as you like. I don't know if you can tag the people who won memberships in the live, but yeah, Delta, that is exciting. Congratulations. I feel like the answers you're seeking right now are within yourself. I feel like there is options available towards you. It's just a matter of you choosing which one is best for you, which one is realistic for you to focus on, or ones that are realistic for you to pursue. Then it's when it goes, one door closes, another door opens. You just gotta look for it or knock on it. You feel that too? Awesome. Jennifer, hello. What are Dion's feelings and intentions towards Jennifer? Right, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or faith. I want to give Jennifer a message on what are Dion's feelings and intentions towards Jennifer right now. You're welcome, love. Ooh, there's a new beginning. I feel that. I feel like there's a connection between the two of you with the Two of Pentacles. The sun is in the dark, so maybe the timing might be off for the two of you. I'm not quite sure what's going on with that. But, just because there's a little bit of dark clouds going on doesn't mean that's not a good thing. Right? There's a lot of romance and rain and darkness. For the Two of Pentacles and the Light, I feel like there's some back and forth on Dion's feelings and intentions towards you. A little unsure of what's happening or where they're moving forward towards. But the Fool, I feel like Dion's just like that Fool, they're wear their heart on their sleeves kind of thing. They don't really have any plans or intentions. They're just kind of like winging it, taking one step at a time, like the Fool energy here. Just taking a leap of faith. Just gonna jump into it and see what happens. The Queen of Cups is in the dark as well. So I feel like they may be holding back on their emotions a little bit right now. That is awesome. You're really vibing. Yeah, I feel like he's just going with the flow. Just one day at a time, no direction, no plans, just enjoying the moment. Right? Like, they may not be 100% in tune with their feelings, but it seems to like some positive energy. What is the love energy between Dion and Jennifer? What is this love energy all about? Falling fast. Oh my goodness. This says, love happens quickly, but don't lose sight of yourself. Baggage. Oh man, I don't know if one of you come with baggage, but it says emotional baggage can weigh down a relationship. So unpack it together, right? If you both have baggage or past stories, sometimes the best way to connect is talking about your past relationships and seeing how you want to move forward with that. So it's taking your relationships to the next level, one step at a time. Don't rush into it. Be the Fool. Take one day at a time and see where it goes. And that's what it goes. New love, hello, new love, general reading. What does new love need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give new love a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give new love a message? This one wants to come through the Three of Wands. So expanding your vision, expanding your expectations. Let's see. What does new love need to know about this energy? What does new love need to know about this energy? Oh man, I do feel like things are going to be a little rough moving forward. I feel like it's a matter of thinking outside the box and being a little more creative, maybe proactive one way or another. Because I just feel the sense of maybe getting some disruptive or not the best news ever kind of thing, and they may make you question what's your next steps, what your next path is. You have the Five of Pentacles and Light too, so I feel like there's still going to be some hard times coming through. Money might be a little bit tight, or there might be some work issues coming up as well. The Five of Swords, I feel like it's a matter of you, you know, making sure you're not getting into somebody else's fight that's not worth fighting for, or um, avoid having that back and forth conflict of I'm right and you know that kind of thing. So I don't know if this is like work politics coming through or what, but I feel like think outside the box. You're smarter than whoever this other person is. They're not worth your time and energy to get into some sort of dispute with. What else does new love need to know in general? Yeah, trust your intuition. Getting all hot headed about it is not going to be helpful. The Ace of Wands is in the dark, so don't spark the fire that doesn't need to be sparked. I just feel this sense of if there's any delays or lack of motivation, try to figure out what your next moves are um, before like take time to think things through instead of rushing into it. The Emperor is in the dark too, so you may have to release some sort of sense of control and just give in, allow someone to just, okay, you're right, and move on kind of thing. I feel like that will save your energy moving forward for this week, anyways. I don't know. That's what I got. Seems like there's some sort of conflict brewing. Kind of sucks. Aldana, general for Aldana. What does Aldana need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Aldana a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Aldana a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Aldana a message? Oh, you have the strength card, so I feel like it's really important to keep your strength up, keep your passion up, focus on what truly matters for you, stick on what you can focus on, what's priority for you right now. You have the Two of Wands, so I feel like it's a matter of keeping that vision going of what your next moves are, what's your next decisions, and all that sort of thing. I just feel this energy of you being strong enough to be proactive and think of backup plans or backup plans for your backup plans kind of thing with the Tower card here to avoid any distraction, because I feel there may be some sudden unexpected changes. So I feel it's really important to make sure you have a backup plan when things don't go as smoothly as you're hoping or change altogether. The Nine of Cups is in the dark as well. So I feel like, yeah, whatever you've been hoping for may not happen. I feel it's not the disappointment or empty fulfillment. I don't know if it's disappointment or just not as satisfying as you thought it would be. What's going on with this energy? Knight of Wands. I don't know if you thought this was a romantic situation here, and there's potential of them breaking your heart. Three of Swords came out sideways. I'm not quite sure which way it's supposed to be, but I feel like there's going to be, I feel like whatever this is, be prepared for it, to kind of avoid this Tower energy. Things may not be quite as they seem. The Knight of Wands looks charming and all. You may have some good ideas. May want to take action towards you. Be romantic and charming and all, the whole package. Yeah. Don't lose sight of your boundaries and your guards, though. I'm not quite sure what's going on with that. That's what I thought. Blessed one. Hi, blessed one. What does blessed one need to know right now? Any spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, and their fae. I want to kind of like a blessed one a message. What does blessed one need to know right Ooh. You have the Six of Pentacles in the light. So I feel like there's a, in the light, in the dark, I mean to say. I do feel like people do see you and recognize you and that sort of thing. And I feel like people are proud of you, even though they may not come out and say it. They kind of just keep it to themselves for whatever reason. You know, I think they should praise you and say it to you how much they appreciate you, but I feel like they're holding back on that energy for whatever reason. And I just feel like there's this energy of you just sticking to yourself and doing what you gotta do, not really pay attention to other people right now. The Six of Pentacles. For the star and the light, I think it's a matter of having faith, trust the universe that it is guiding you into a positive light. Because I do feel this sense of, you know, luck turning up or something turning into your favor that's more positive. Even though I can't quite see it yet with the moon card here in the dark, but I do feel like it's a matter of trusting your intuition. We're going to do new moon readings on Tuesday, so I do feel like the new moon energy is going to come for you as well. Yeah, trust your intuition on this one. I feel like the sense of you being more emotionally balanced, more wise with this new moon energy. The Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles could be what you need to release for this new moon cycle. So I feel like there's this energy of you releasing any energies of being stubborn or low energy and not really wanting to take initiative like you should. And this may also make the Six of Pentacles turn into a light and boost that sense of security and support and growth. I feel like it's coming towards you. That's my thoughts. Not sure if you noticed, Delta, that you did win a membership. Memberships are tomorrow. Same time as my live tonight. Members get to ask as many questions as they like tomorrow. So yeah, don't forget to join that. Starfall. What would be the best for Starfall? Starting, studying, or getting a job. Let's see for Starfall. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What would be best for... Hi, Miss Moonlight. Thank you. For Starfall, what would be best for Starfall? Start studying or getting a job? What is best for Starfall? What is the energy around Starfall starting studying? What is the energy around Starfall starting studying? What is the energy around Starfall getting a job? What is the energy around Starfall getting a job? For the Ace of Wands in the dark, I feel like with the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles, that I feel like studying is not a negative energy right now, but it may be just a matter of a delayed energy. I feel like both have pros and cons. It's just kind of like trying to figure out what is best and what's more realistic for you to put your time and energy and efforts into right now. Because the Ace of Wands is in the dark. So I do feel like there's some delays or lack of motivation or unsure what's going on with that starting studies kind of thing. And then you have the Knight of Pentacles in the dark too. So that's a slow energy that's not really picking up pace. So I don't know if it's just a lack of motivation about starting studying or what's going on with there. The job situation seems to be a similar energy with the Two of Pentacles. Not sure which way to go into with starting a job. I know jobs out there are hard to find. But it also says trust your intuition. Tap into your inner knowledge about what you can do with regards to getting a job. What advice can you give to Starfall about the starting situation? The Six of Swords. What is the situation with Starfall getting a job? Okay. So the Six of Swords is kind of like letting go of anything that could be holding you back from start studying and move forward with it. Just kind of like jump in the boat and see where it takes you. Um, you know, I just feel like there's a lot of emotions around the start studying thing. The Knight of Wands, that lack of motivation with starting work. I'm not quite sure what's going on. I think it's just a matter of you weighing your options, like the Two of Pentacles, like weighing your options. Which ones you can be flexible with, which ones are easier for you to deal with your time, your priorities, your responsibilities. Whichever one fits in best for you, I feel like that's what you need to do and trust your intuition. That's what. We actually moved on Moonbeam's birthday, so he hasn't had his birthday yet. Yeah, we moved on his birthday, literally. So we haven't really had time to celebrate his birthday yet. It's a work in progress. We're kind of waiting for Emily to come home. She hasn't come home in a while. For Mars! What does Mars need to know right now in general? What does Spirit Guides, and the Fae have to say for Mars? What's going on with Mars energy? Oh man, ooh, what's going on here? I feel like something's ending with a new beginning here with the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, there is the Hierophant. The Hierophant's in the dark, so I feel like it's a matter of like changing up your routines, change things up a little bit, be a little bit more spontaneous, get out of that repetitive energy, I feel like. Because I just feel like whatever's going on here, I just feel the sense of um coming to some sort of realization and expanding your mindset or expanding your spirituality or whatever that is for you and figuring out what is what. You know, the moon is here, so the universe is your oyster kind of thing. There may be some new beginnings or new things that may come clearly towards you during the new moon. You know, that's on Monday night, Tuesday morning kind of thing. I feel like you're going to unravel some mysteries, not just within yourself, but from others as well, perhaps. Um, you have the Death card here, so I feel like there's going to be some changes, or some things may come to an end, and some things may rebirth or resurface, or maybe something brand new altogether. But moving forward, you're going to have the Three of Pentacles, right? So it's a matter of keeping your eyes open and peeled for new opportunities. I feel there's going to be opportunities with collaboration or teamwork or kind of like you increasing your income or your progress in your work or whatever that is. It may be slow moving, but I feel like it's coming because I feel there's going to be things you're going to be learning and expanding your knowledge on as well. But that is what I go on. Let's see, is there anything that we need to clarify on for Mars? What can we clarify on Mars here? Yeah, Three of Wands, expanding that vision, it seems. And I feel like luck and time, like luck is on your side. Nine of Cups is in the light. That's time to embrace that fulfillment and joy and happy. It's time for you to feel satisfied again and enjoy life's pleasures. It's coming. You gotta go with the flow of the changes, but you know the changes start at home with you changing things up at home, even if it's just adjusting your routine a little bit. Sammy, thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. Thank you. I would like to know, how did the bookcase light went on? I did not light it up and other strange things happened. Did a real person enter my home or spirit is signaling? It's more likely a spirit is signaling here. Oh man, Miss Moonlight. After I read your message about asking if there was a spirit in the attic, a spirit came down and said hello to me. It was like so creepy. But yeah, I have a guy living in my attic. A spirit dude. I don't know, but sometimes he I didn't even know that my speaker had a radio on it, and he somehow turned the radio on. That was really weird. Now I know that my speaker has a radio. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's so weird. We haven't had time to get acquainted yet. We've been busy. We've been cleaning up the other house, so that's taken a lot of time. And still trying to figure out where things that need to be in this house. Oh man. Sorry about that, Tammy. I'm gonna get to your reading. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Tammy a message about how did the light get turned on? Like, what kind of spiritual activity is going on in Tammy's house? Well, what's going on in the spiritual activity in Tammy's house right now? The Eight of Wands. For the Eight of Wands in the dark, I feel like there's this energy of movement. So I feel like there is some sort of energy in your house, some sort of spirit guide. Could be fae too. Um, I feel like it's kind of like a free spirited, either fae or spirit that can just come and go as they please. They're not really attached to your house or anything in your house, kind of thing. Usually when they're not attached to the house and they just come and go, it could be someone like your relative or an ancestor who is trying to send you a message. For the Five of Swords in the dark, I feel like they're not trying to cause any negativity or anything, but I feel like they want to make peace with you, and I feel like they want to tell you that they apologize for not being there for you or not being able to support you or guide you the way they feel like they should or they could have if they were still around. So I feel like this is a spirit that's trying to send you a message that you know who has passed on. The Six of Swords is in the dark too, so I do feel like there was some struggles before they passed, or they tried to hang on as long as they could, but they just couldn't hold on anymore. What else is the spirit trying to say to Tammy? What else is the spirit trying to tell Tammy? Yeah, I feel like they miss you a lot. So I feel like the spirit does know you or has known you. Um, I feel like they do want you to stay strong and believe in yourself and, release any things that make you feel anxious or stressed or powerless. And I feel like they don't want you to be stuck in your head, and they feel like you can identify problems and solve them. And I feel like they're trying to help you with that as well. That's what I got. Could be your aunt, yeah. I just wanted that. You're welcome, Tammy. Alice! What's coming towards Alice next week? What's coming towards Alice next week? What is coming towards Alice next week? What is coming towards Alice next week? Let's see. What is coming towards Alice next week? A hidden message from the universe there. What's coming towards Alice next week? What's with all the negativity? They're all in the dark. Oh my goodness. Oh, the sun's in the light. So stay positive. The biggest message is stay positive. Look for opportunities. Do something that's fun and youthful. I feel that for you. I feel there may be some delays or frustrations. The King of Pentacles was in the dark, so I feel like there may be some slowness in your workplace, or lack of ambition. Not quite sure what that is for you, I just feel the sense of just feeling low or discouraged or some sort of energy. The Queen of Swords, I feel like it's just a matter of trusting yourself and believing yourself with whatever you have going on there. Not allow yourself to get too worked up or too overly emotional about something or other. Then there's the Seven of Pentacles in the dark. So I feel like it's kind of like focus on your patience. Don't allow yourself to get too impatient. Don't allow the energy to get too stagnant where you end up losing uh, or becoming frustrated is what I was trying to say. But I feel like the home and work-life balance may be a little disruptive. What does Alice need to know about this energy for next week? The Nine of Pentacles in the dark. Yeah, things are going to be going slow and boring and may feel like things are falling off track as they're going so slow. There may be some delays or obstacles or challenges in your way that I feel like will be frustrating. But it's important for you to stay calm, cool, collective. Don't allow your emotions to get you too caught up in whatever this is for you. Stay positive. I feel like that is the most important thing. I just want to clean with. We're getting used to it. The house I lived in before, we lived there for 8 years, and that, or almost 8 years. That's the longest house I've ever lived in my entire life. It was hard to let that go because I never lived in a house that long, even during out my whole childhood. So. It's hard. For Ellen, what does Ellen need to know in general right now? Great spirits, spirit guides, and ancestors, angels, or fae. What does Ellen need to know right now? What does Ellen need to know right now? Ooh, there's some things happening for you, Ellen. The King of Wands. I don't know if that's someone taking action towards you or what. King of Wands, I just feel this bold charm energy, this passion, this confidence. There's this active energy coming towards you, like on your end, someone else coming towards you as well. For the Two of Wands in the light, so I feel like it's a matter of planning and figuring out what your future goals are, what your visions are, what your potential is, and what you're going to do about it. But I just feel the sense that you are on the right track. It's kind of like you being faced with two paths. Which one are you going to choose moving forward? I feel like that does, or that may take time for you to like slow down your energy to figure out what is what before you take action moving forward. Or, you know, it could be just you picking up pace with your energy too. Not quite sure how that's playing out for you. The High Priestess is in the dark. So I do feel this energy of, I don't know if you're feeling a little disconnected from your intuition or there's a lack of communication between you and someone else. Let's see, what's going on with the High Priestess in the dark? Oh, the Hermit. Yeah, you have to look for answers within yourself, trust your intuition a little bit more. I'm not sure if this King of Wands is coming back from the past or if it's an ex or something. But there is a Six of Cups, so the past may be trying to come through. I don't know if it's about clinging to something, clinging to some comfort, or what's going on with that. Because I feel like there's this energy you can't let go to move forward, but the forward is coming anyways. So I feel like you're being pushed into a direction, and it's kind of like trusting yourself to see the light or the positive side of this. That's what I got. Hopefully that made some sort of sense. Thank you, Koala. Blessings the koala will get in the next 6 months. Let's see. What blessings will koala get in the next 6 months? Maybe I'll use these cards for that. What blessings will koala get in the next 6 months? Right? Spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae want to come and give Koala a message of what blessing she'll get in the next 6 months. Ooh, I feel like with the Ace of Wands, you get a spark of a new beginning. A new opportunity is going to come your way. It could be a new opportunity, it could be a new connection, it could be a new chance at something, but I feel like there's going to be a spark of something. And this one says, don't you see how your passion makes you glow? So you're going to be glowing and vibing. You also have the Ten of Wands. So why make things much more difficult than they need to be? So you know, with the Ten of Wands, it's, you know, you may be taking on too much. You may have some obligations. Work may be a little bit more. It's kind of like a blessing that you do have the opportunity to be busy, and having all these all these responsibilities and obligations can be a blessing, even though they don't feel like it all the time. You know, someone else may be wishing they had some of those. The Broom here. The Broom is the Death card. So it's kind of like in the next 6 months, you focusing on what you need to let go of, what you need to keep, you know, in with the old, or out with the old, in with the new kind of thing. This one says, tidy up your life so you can make space for something better, right? And this Ace of Wands seems to be what's coming that is better. And then you have the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords is not just about needing to be right or all that sort of thing. It says you can't be right all the time, right? It's kind of just having that sense of clarity, trusting yourself, making some negotiations and that sort of thing of what you want to move forward towards. Let's just see. What other blessings does the angels have? It says remain positive for the next 6 months. In the near future, things may be happening for you as well. And, oh, this came the wrong way. If you believe it, it'll come true. So there you go. Gigi, General, what does Gigi need to know right now? What does Gigi need to know right now? The Three of Pentacles. What does Gigi need to know about this Three of Pentacles energy? Oops. Hidden message from the universe there. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Gigi a message? You have the Three of Pentacles, so I do feel like there's this energy of you seeking opportunity and going out and expanding your vision and seeing what kind of things you get yourself into or involved in. But I feel this sense of collaboration, sharing your goals and views and experience with others. There's also the Queen of Swords here. That was your hidden message from the universe. Is you speaking your mind, right? Speaking your truth, being independent and honest with yourself, having this clearer mind and setting boundaries of what you want to tolerate and what you don't. So I think it's time to get out of your head and time to take action and do the things that you love or doing the things that you want to experience moving forward. The Ace, I want to say the Ace of Swords, because I just feel this sense of you having this new boost of clarity and taking initiative and coming up with new ideas that are more successful. The Five of Swords, I just feel like it's more about you putting yourself out there, you know, be more strategic in your energy, you know, taking time to think things through, but also not getting stuck in your head too much and negotiating what you need to negotiate and being completely honest with yourself of what your next moves are. You have the Star and the Light, so I feel like some of having faith in the universe that it is guiding you in the right direction of what you want to move towards. But the hell is what? You know, the star always means that the universe is blessing the decisions you're trying to make right now. Grandma, hello. What are Nicole's recent thoughts about Grandma? What are Nicole's recent thoughts about Grandma right now? What are Nicole's recent thoughts about Grandma right now? Will Nicole reach out to Grandma? Will Nicole reach out? Will Nicole reach out? For the Queen of Cups is in the dark. I feel like Andrea, congratulations, you won a membership. I do feel like there's this energy of Nicole holding back on her true feelings towards you. I feel like she's not really looking to start a new relationship right now. Or not really, like, I feel like there's a lot of repressed feelings. Or not really seeing the connection the way you do, it seems, at the current moment. There is justice, though, so I feel like overall your energies do balance each other out nicely. Um, yeah, I feel like there is a possibility that she will connect with you because there is a Knight of Pentacles, so I feel like she will take action with communicating with you or reaching out towards you, but I feel like she doesn't have a lot of thoughts about you in general. Just that, the two of you have a balanced relationship, that are things are fair on both ends kind of thing. Communication, all that, it seems to be good. But that's what I got. Jasmine, career reading. Great spirit guides, ancestors, angels of faith. One can give Jasmine a career reading or message. Great spirit guides, ancestors, angels of faith. I'm gonna come and give Jasmine a career reading or career messages. Great spirit guides, ancestors, angels of faith. I want to come and give Jasmine a message regarding their career. The Three of Wands is in the dark, so I feel like your current career energy is feeling a little bit stuck or a little bit off track. So I don't know if there's been a lack of progress or if there's been obstacles in your way or what's going on with that. But I do feel like you're at a crossroads with making a decision about what action you want to take with your career. I feel like it's a matter of you choosing what is the most fulfilling for you. Sometimes it's not always about the money. Sometimes it's about which one that you feel like will motivate you to get up and go to work every day or get up and continue your career and step it up a little bit. Because with the Lovers of the Dark, I just feel like there's this energy of being tempted. So I'm always tempted about leaving the current place that you have now, or tempted to get outside your comfort zone and then hesitating. Whatever that is, I feel like it's kind of like you making that decision your own, what you truly want and desire, rather than seeking other people's opinions or ideas or views on what is best for your current situation with your career. But I do feel like your best step forward is also the Three of Pentacles. We're not just you seeking opportunity, but seeking opportunity for yourself. So this could be like a job where you work solo or a job where you start your own thing, like your own side hustle with your own business or YouTube channel or whatever that is, and seeing the potential with that and see how that grows. The Star is in the dark though, so I don't know if it's you losing a little bit of faith or just just kind of like feeling a little disconnected or not trusting your intuition as much as you should. Well, what does Jasmine need to know about the star energy? The Seven of Pentacles. I feel like there's some unfinished situation or unfinished tasks that seems to be wanting to come through that may also be causing some frustration. I feel like you're going through a transformation though in general. Like things are changing for you. Maybe you're growing, you're maturing, you're figuring out what is what. You have the King of Cups and a Light. So I don't know if there's someone who can mentor you or give you some support or guidance in your career that's more specific to your situation. that you can reach out to and figure things out too. You know? I feel like there's potential here in growth, but it seems to be something you need to do on your own. Either find work where you work by yourself, or figure out on your own. But they also say that there's someone you can talk to as well. The King of Cups can also be a mentor, very supportive kind of person. That's not cool. I don't know if that made any sense, but it seems like there's something that's blocking you from moving forward that needs to be released. Lucky Hibiscus, hello. What does Lucky Hibiscus need to know right now? Journey Spirit, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, Angels, or Fae. Someone come with Lucky Hibiscus, a message. Well, what's going on with Lucky Hibiscus? Woo. The Emperor is in the light. I feel this energy of you taking charge of your destination, like where you're going, how you moving forward, because I feel like it's the matter of you seeking that abundance, that love, that romance, and embracing that curiosity that you have within yourself, right? Lighting that own fire with taking action. You may have a lot of things on your plate, a lot of things going on with the Ten of Wands here in the dark. But I feel like it's kind of like you, like, don't compromise. Do what you gotta do. Like, if you feel like you're overbooked, see what things you can cancel or postpone or delay. The Queen of Swords, if it's also a matter of you boosting your own ego a little bit, or maybe being a little bit softer. I'm not quite sure what it is. It could go either way. Have a good night, Miss Moonlight. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, for the Queen of Swords, it could be a matter of going a little softer on yourself. Being honest with yourself at the same time, though. The Four of Wands, party time to celebrate as well. So I feel like whatever this is, you're gonna have success in the end, right? It's kind of like that energy of like dancing, like no one's watching kind of thing. Because I feel a sense of community coming through, a sense of someone showing up for you when they need to. What else does Lucky Hibiscus need to know? Oh man. The Five of Swords. That was at the bottom of the deck and I shuffled and it came out again. Five of Swords in the dark. I feel like it's a matter of letting go of any grudges. Let go of anything that could possibly be holding you back, especially any drama or that sort of thing, and move forward. Page of Swords. Be completely honest with yourself and your expectations. If someone's being a bitch, you may have to distance yourself from them as well. That's my God. Hi, V. Welcome. Hello. Kimberly, how does Marshall secretly feel about Kimberly? Guardian Spirits, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, Angels, they want to come and give Kimberly a message. How does Marshall secretly feel about Kimberly right now? Oh, hidden message from the universe. For the Empress in the dark. Oh man, I feel like Marshall may be feeling that you're a little bit the Empress in the dark. I just feel like there's this energy of, I don't know if they feel like you're insecure about your energy or they're just not sure how they're truly feeling about you. The Emperor's in the dark. The Empress and the Emperor. They're both in the dark. I just feel like the two of you have a little bit of imbalance, or there's a little bit of tension between the two of you that's going on. The hidden message from the universe. So I don't know if there's like a conflict waiting to happen or what's going on with that. I feel like there may have been some disagreements or something stirring going on there. The Four of Cups, I think it's time for you to just take a step back, think things through, and figure out what your next moves are. Whatever it is, the universe is blessing the two of your connection, right? The Wheel of Fortune, luck, time, and destiny. Everything is on your side right now. It's just a matter of figuring out what the tension is. What's the tension between Kimberly and Marshall? The Ten of Swords. How the two of you have like different thoughts and ideas, and you're both not on the same page of something. This feels energy of the two of you want to put your past behind you, but at the same time, you're still pulling each other together. And the universe is blessing this for some reason. So I'm not quite sure what's going on there. I feel like the two of you need to trust each other to have a good conversation and figuring that out. Hi, Mike. Bella, what's Amol's next actions towards Bella? What are Amol's next actions towards Bella? Ooh, they got some sexual tension going on, some temptations and desires. I feel like they want to be your king of cups, right? I can feel that romance, that passion, that attraction. Oh man. I feel this energy that they don't want to say too much and scare you away, though. But I do feel like there's a strong energy between the two of you. I feel like their next action is kind of like just waiting it out to see what you want and what you desire and that sort of thing. Because I feel like they don't want to push you too far or too fast. But yeah, the cycle, the energy between the two of you is not completed yet, that's for sure. I feel like there's a little bit of delay or stagnant energy that's trying to come through, though. What is the next actions of Amol towards Bella? What are their next actions? What are their next actions towards Bella? Oh man, the Page of Wands is in the dark. Yeah, I feel like they're waiting to see what you think and what you want because I feel like they're a little bit unsure on that. And I feel like they're hesitating with taking action towards you right now until they get a little bit of a sign or a green light that they can, kind of thing. But that's what I got. Maybe they're just busy and not preoccupied right now with work or whatever. Niall, hello. I want to know about my future life partner's work, finances, and appearance. Oh man. Well, let's see what's going on with that. For Nahale? No, hopefully I'm saying that right. Any spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae want to tell Nahale what's going on? Who is their future life partner's work? What are their finances like? What are their appearance like? What is the energy between Nahale and their future life partner? Ooh, it's still a mystery. For the Three of Wands, I feel like your partner's work could also be like traveling or overseas. It could be something more along the lines of um, being an optimist and planning and that sort of thing. Like planning things or organizing things. I feel like it's kind of like some office work. I don't know. Could be more, I don't know what it is, but I feel like there might be some traveling involved or planning traveling, that sort of thing. I don't know. There is the lovers in the dark as well, so I feel like there's this energy with their finances where they're at a crossroads. So I don't know if this future partner may have like an ex-wife and children on the side where they have to like share some of their income with that and that sort of thing. So I feel like there's going to be a split there. The Seven of Swords is in the dark for their appearance, but the swords in general are someone who is very thoughtful, very logical, very communicative, has a clear mind, um, you know, very confident in themselves, very focused. The Seven of Swords, they could also be an Aquarius, so very adventurous, very free spirited, open up to anything kind of thing. But some Aquarius is hold back on their emotions. It may not be uh, all of an Aquarius, could be just like Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Moon, or somewhere in their chart. But there is the Moon too, so that may be a little bit more mysterious, like a Scorpio as well. So I feel it can go both ways. Maybe they have both at once in the chart. Um, yeah. I feel like they'll have light hair. I don't know if it's light brown hair or blonde, or I feel like their hair may be a little bit light. Yeah. I feel like they would appear more like ready to travel, ready to. So I feel like they dress for whatever they're going towards, kind of thing. So I feel like they don't always wear a suit. They may just wear something that's I don't know, more casual. But that's what I want. Ioli, hello. What type of purpose will the end aliens have in my life from now to 10 years? Let's see for Ioli. Does any aliens want to come and give Ioli a message? You're going to try to channel in some aliens. Are there any spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae, or aliens that want to come and give Ioli a message? What type of purpose does the aliens have in Ioli's life? What kind of purpose does the aliens have in Ioli's life? I'm going to try that again because we just had that energy. What type of purpose does the aliens have in Ioli's life? Maybe I'll try these cards because those ones are not cooperating. What type of purpose does the aliens have in Ioli's life? The Three of Wands. The Three of Wands came out in the last two decks as well. So the Three of Wands, they're trying to expand your vision. They're trying to see how far they can expand your knowledge and your views of life and that sort of thing. I feel like they're also trying to put you on a path, or they're manipulating the life path that you're on. I feel like they're influencing where you travel and the obstacles that you cross and that sort of thing as well. The Five of Wands is in the dark. So I feel like they're trying to get you to solve some sort of issues or some sort of thing. Yeah, because I feel like they're avoiding you quitting though. Like they want you to keep doing it. See, they're guiding you in some sort of direction, but I feel like it feels positive overall. I feel like they're kind of like trying to guide your experience in a certain way. How does the aliens have an effect on Ioli in the next 10 years? For the Ace of Pentacles in the dark, I feel like they're not really going to introduce anything new towards you, so it's kind of like all what's been happening already. The Ace of Pentacles, I do feel like there may be some obstacles. I said that already. There's going to continue to be some obstacles in your path. The King of Pentacles, I feel like in the end, you're going to, complete all their tasks that they have you to do. I feel the sense of you being more ambitious, and I feel like they're guiding you in a way where you lead by example. So I feel like other people are going to notice you and kind of follow in your footsteps between now and the next 10 years. So I feel like you're going to be some sort of influencer to other people as well. That's what I got. Mary. What messages does Mary need to hear in regards to Stephen? Long-term relationship, living together. I'm Aries and he's a Cancer. Ooh, let's see for Mary. What messages does Mary need to have in regards to Stephen? A long-term relationship together between an Aries and a Cancer. there any spirit guides, messages, angels, or fae that want to give Mary a message regarding their relationship with Stephen? What messages does Mary need to have with her relationship with Stephen? There's some negativity coming through for here. I'm not quite sure what that's about. The King of Cups is in the dark, so I don't know if it's you or them holding back on their feelings and maybe getting triggered, but it's the King of Cups here. So I feel what message you hear from Stephen that Stephen needs more sex. Not to be blunt, but this King of Cups does indicate that they're all constant in need of sex when it's in the dark. Not saying that's Stephen, but it seems like a little bit more would be productive. I don't know. Three of Swords. You do say that does release tension, so it may be what's going on with the Three of Swords here. So I do feel this sense of healing and having this sense of release as well. The Two of Cups maybe help with this reconnection, rebringing that union to remember why the two of you fell in love or is connected to begin with. There is a Knight of Wands and a Light too, so I feel like you've been through so much together, even though you're exhausted, you keep going, and I feel that sense of determination and courage of pushing the two of you together seems to be a strong energy as well as trying to come through. What is the love energy between Mary and Stephen? What is the love energy between Mary and Stephen? Oh man, I don't know what's going on with that. It says boundaries. Love may challenge your boundaries, so protect them. This one says secrets. Something is hidden from you. Someone isn't being truthful. I feel that has to do more with the intimacy department, but you never know. It's a matter of opening that book of communication. Love knows no distance. It transcends time and space. So I do feel like there's a lot of love there. The secret could also be a surprise, because the surprise is at the bottom of the deck. Hopefully I didn't ruin anything. There's romantic surprises are on the horizon, so be open to that. Maybe a romantic date of some sorts. That sounds fun. I feel like it's kind of like the two of you connecting in an intimate level, maybe changing things up, maybe bringing something new to the table. I know Aries can be a little bit more adventurous than a Cancer, but Cancers can be very sensual beings as well. That is what I got. I feel the sense of your Cancer wanting to be reminded why you admire them to begin with. If that makes any sense. I'm not quite sure what I was going to say there, but being admired seems to be another thing that was coming through. Ivy, general for Ivy. What does Ivy need to know right now? Great spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Ivy a message. What does Ivy need to know right now? What does Ivy need to know right now? Not too bad, right? I feel like you're not trusting your intuition enough, or you're not tapping to your inner knowledge enough, or not trusting it for whatever reason. The Queen of Wands, that sexy, vibrant being that you are, right? I feel like it's a matter of you being bold in your energy, being fearless, and doing what you want to do, right? I feel like you have that ability to seduce who you need to seduce to get your way, because you have the Ace of Wands too. So I feel that potential, that growth, that ability trying to come through. So I feel like there's going to be a new opportunity, a new growth, new job or finances, whatever that is for you. I do think it's a matter of you nurturing it, believing that you deserve it, trust your intuition, and see what happens with that. The Queen of Swords, speaking your truth, being honest with yourself and your expectations, and being realistic in your energy of what's happening there. Because I do feel like there's this energy of you being a little analytical or setting too many boundaries, but if that's what you gotta do, that's what you get to do. But you got to trust yourself that you are making progress. The Three of Pentacles is in the dark. Yeah, I feel like whatever it is, trust yourself. I do feel like there's a sense of temptations trying to come through. So making sure that it's not leading you in a step backwards, that is leading you in a step forward. But I feel like it's a matter of freeing yourself from any restrictions or anything that could possibly be holding you back and move forward. You know, it could be a matter of connecting with others and hearing other people's point of views. My thoughts. Hi, Erica. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. Thank you. You think you did too much on social media? Oh, man. Poor Erica. How do Jamie and Paul feel about me nowadays? Let's see. During spirit guides, ancestors, or fae, that want to come and give Erica a message. How does Jamie think and feel about Erica? What does Jamie think and feel about Erica? Oh, the Ten of Swords is in the dark, so I feel like they have a shift in their perspective about you. They see you differently. They have a new outlook on you. I feel like they put the past behind them. They do see you as a Queen of Pentacles. They see your growth. They see your potential. They see that you're realistic, down to earth. They see that they see your value. What does Paul think and feel about Erica? How does Paul think and feel about Erica? How does Paul think and feel about Erica? There's the Two of Swords in the dark, so I feel like Paul hasn't decided what he thinks about you. The King of Cups there, so, you know, King of Cups is very passionate. Could be some attraction there. I don't know. Want to take action towards you? Don't want to say that, but you know. Let's see what is going on with this Jamie dude. What exactly is Jamie thinking right now of Erica? Nine of Wands. He's like, I would like to, but maybe I can't. I don't know. For the Paul, what is Paul gonna do with this situation over here? Three of Swords. He's heartbroken, so maybe he feels like he can't have you, or you're out of balance, or yeah, he's heartbroken. He can't take that action. I think you woke up something. I don't know. I think you piqued both their interests, but I feel like they feel like you're out of their league, or I don't know what that makes them feel like they just can't move forward. Yeah. I think they're heartbroken that they can't do this King of Cups energy. Oh man. Well, what is their love interest towards Erica? Individuality. What is her love interest? What is Paul's love interest for Erica? Abundance. That's what it says. Be wary of passionate partners. Maintain your individuality. Maybe they feel like they'll lose themselves in you. Open your heart and receive an abundance of love the universe has to offer. They feel like they can't, though. I'm not quite sure if they're in a relationship or what's going on with that. That was the prize? Oh my goodness, I don't know. That's what the universe thinks. The universe knows best, I don't know. Sometimes when people have a feeling, they try to act the opposite, so no one knows what they're feeling. Christine, what current energy with Frankie? What is Frankie's current energy towards Christine? Thank you so much for your donation. Guardian spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Christine a message of what is Frankie's current energy towards Christine. What is Frankie's current energy towards Christine right now? Hidden message there. Ooh, Frankie is hot too. Look at that. Oh man, I keep forgetting to put stickers on his boobies. Oh well. For some reason, he doesn't want them. For the Six of Cups in the dark. I feel like there's this past energy that's lingering between the two of you. So I'm not quite sure if it's like a past connection, a past thing, or what's happening there. Hi, Cameron. If anyone likes gaming videos, Cameron does gaming videos. For Eight of Pentacles in the dark, this is the hidden message. The Eight of Pentacles in the dark, I feel like there's a little bit of lack of focus. And they're not quite sure what the energy is between the two of you. Because I feel like they're feeling like they don't really know how you're feeling or what your current energy is towards them either. And they feel like there's a little bit of coldness. Not quite sure what that is about. Overall, they feel like they're moving towards you in a positive light. Even though there may be challenges or obstacles, it seems like it's going well or it's moving. The devil, we all know what the devil means, right? Those sensual pleasures, being connected and tempted towards each other. Let's see, what is this temptation about? What is this temptation about between Frankie and Christine? Friendship. Okay, friendship. Maybe it's a different kind of connection. This connection is based on a friendship. It may never develop into romance. I don't know about that though. Does Frankie have romantic feelings toward Christine? The Four of Swords. I feel like they're thinking about it a lot. The King of Wands. King of Wands is wanting to take action. Wanting to use their charm, passion, their passion, their confidence, and that sort of thing. I feel like they have conflicting energies where they want to move towards you in romance and sexual desires. At the same time, they want to remain this sort of friendship energy and a little unsure what they should do, how to move forward. But that was what I'm going with. I feel like they're kind of happy where how things are now, though. I'm not sure, but that's what I go with. Or they're content, maybe not happy. Meditation, hello. Spirit messages, yes. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give meditation a message? Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give? He came and seen you today? That is awesome. Yeah, I feel like he wants to see if there's something there. Because he's a little bit unsure about what his true feelings are. Yeah. I feel like his intentions are genuine because he's not quite sure how he's feeling towards you. But he is feeling something. Yeah. Let's see for meditation. Great spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae want to give meditation a message. Great spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae they want to come and give meditation a message. I lost all the cards. Apparently these are not your cards meditation. I will try other cards. Let's see, is there any spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and do meditation and message? Is there any spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and do meditation and message? There we go. Ooh, love is in the air. Love, romance, passion. I can feel that for you. That 10 of Cups, that happiness, that joy, that harmony energy. I don't know if it's just a matter of you not seeing the options clearly or what's going on there. I do feel like that love, that romance, that passion, that connection. I don't know if you're feeling at a crossroads between two lovers or if it's just at a crossroads in the relationship that you have now and not quite sure what your next moves are. You do have the Seven of Cups in the dark. So I do feel the sense of restoring your focus and being realistic with yourself and figuring out what the situation is. Because you do have the Ten of Cups here. So I do feel the sense of love and harmony and success moving forward in a relationship. So like I said, I don't know if you're in a relationship or if this is something that's coming or is trying to get to the next level. Nine of Cups is in the dark as well. So I do feel like there's some sort of hesitation with your wants and desires. Because, you know, the Nine of Cups, if it was in the light, it's kind of like embracing that sense of satisfaction and not chasing empty fulfillments. Let's see what's going on with this energy. What messages does Spirit have for meditation with this energy? I feel like they want you to trust yourself, trust that you know best for you and what you want to, how you want to move forward. The Page of Cups, yeah, opening that door of communication with your emotions, with your emotions and your choices. The Seven of Cups is in the dark here, and I feel like they want you to see the options you have available or the choices you have. And maybe getting outside your comfort zone, maybe breaking some sort of cycle or routine that you're in, and focusing on what is going on there. But that is what I got with that. Yeah, I feel like they want you to think about your relationships and your love life kind of situation and how you want it to progress. Jacques, hello, General for the future. What does Jacques need to know right now? Great spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Jacques a message. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Jacques a message? For the future. Oh man, with the devil in the dark, I do feel like there's this energy of you focusing on your inner self and releasing any toxic poop that's going on or any toxic energy that's no longer serving you. Like giving yourself the sense of freedom, the sense of knowing what is coming next kind of thing. And not being tied down to the materialistic world or anything like that. You do have the King of Cups in the dark too, so I feel like it's a matter of figuring out what your feelings are truly telling you. Like, don't hold back on your feelings. Express your feelings. Allow your feelings to run its course and do what it does. The Hermit is in the dark too, so I feel like it's a matter of getting outside of your head and taking action to what is next. So more into your heart kind of energy. You have the Seven of Wands in the dark too, so it's kind of like releasing that sense of control or too many guards that could be up maybe. What else does... I'm going to see some cards there. Lucky? No. No. Hold on, Lucky. What else does Jacques need to know right now? Pug is suddenly looking for attention. Ooh, it seems like there's a bridge that needs to be crossed, you know? It's kind of like you let the emotions pour, but also walk over the bridge and let things just go under the bridge and, you know, let bygones be bygones. I don't know if I'm saying that saying right, but that just came through. The Ten of Cups is in the dark. Yeah, I feel like there's an unhappiness and some sort of energy. I don't know if there's been some domestic conflicts going on here or what. But I feel like in the moving forward in the future, the universe wants you to take a clear picture of what's happening and how you want your future to look like. And if you can release any past energies to move forward. That's what I got. I can do Della's energy because Delta's question. Delta was here way from the beginning. Delta, are you still here? I don't know. Not sure if you're still here, Delta, but I do have members only Monday. Tomorrow, and you did get a membership, so you can come tomorrow and ask as many questions as you want during that live. Sorry you didn't get on the list. I'm not quite sure what happened there. Maybe I just choose people at random, so it's hard to know who's going to get on the list or not. But if you're listening to this, I do have members tomorrow, and you can ask as many questions as long as I'm there for the 2 hours, which is quite a bit because there's not a lot of members. I hope you all have a great night. Thank you for all the new people who did members tonight, and congratulations, I mean. Thank you all for being here. Hope you all have a great night, and yeah, I'll be back for more free readings on Tuesday. Yeah, so I hope you all have a great night. I'll see you all next time. Bye, everyone. Good night. Thank you.